So the first of three thought-provoking questions that I have asked is, would it be smart to learn how to trade options through trial and error or try to learn everything about them beforehand? Well, I would normally say failure is the best teacher. When you're dealing with money, it's definitely not. The way that I did it, I did an introduction to options course through the CME group where it offers you a full course, quizzes, and everything. And then after you're done with that course, you can go take $100,000 of fake money into a trade simulator that they own, and you can play around with that with the options. And if you're not making or not doing as hot as you'd like, you go back to the courses, review it. So to answer your question, I'd say a healthy mix of trial and error in the simulator and research being done in the courses as well. The second question that I got asked is, how does selling options contracts differ from buying options contracts? To keep it simple, buying calls and puts. When you buy a call, you think the stock price is going up and you pay premium beforehand. Buy a put, you pay premium, and then you think the stock's going to go down. The premium that you pay is going to adjust the break-even price that you have to hit in order to start making profit. The seller of the contract is getting paid that premium, and as long as you don't hit the break-even point, they'll be making money. But there's no ceiling past the break-even point for the buyer, so that's the unlimited risk that sellers face. But they get that premium as compensation for the economic benefit that you're getting for the no limit. And then the third question I have is, how long do most options contracts last, and do they normally expire? Most options contracts last probably a week or 2 weeks, but they can go out as far as 5 to 6 years if you really wanted. Just the amount of time span that you have in between the expiration date. If it's 5 to 6 years, you're going to be paying a higher premium just because it's uncertain what's going to happen in that time period. And then, no, they do not normally expire because most of the time people will own a contract and then get out as fast as possible because no one wants to exercise, because the whole point of options is that you don't want to be in the futures market. And if you do exercise, the call option that you had now turns into a long position in the futures market, and the seller has to maintain or is obligated to have a short position in the futures market, which is also on top of the unlimited risk that they face. So if the stock is shooting up, the seller is getting destroyed, you're making a lot of money. But to answer your question, no, a lot of the time they do not reach expiration, and options are, they could go out 5 to 6 years, but typically 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a week.